Welcome to this edition of Getting Gear with Sameer. Today we get to know Evan Richardson, who is a group leader in our pricing department, a little bit better. Welcome, Evan.
Thank you for having me.
So Evan, you've been here over 10 years, I think almost 12 years. Can you talk a little bit about your journey at CFD Research and what you do today that excites you?
Yes, actually, interesting tidbit. You may not even remember, when I started, I was a proposal specialist for ADS.
I do remember.
And that lasted only a couple months, and then your pricer at the time retired, was getting ready to retire. That was Joan, and so I worked with her for a little bit, and then started pricing before the end of 2014.
Yeah, I think when you started, I think for 8 or 9 years, you priced pretty much every single thing that went through CFD Research, and I know we've added someone to your team recently as we've grown and the volume of pricing has gone up. So, yeah.
Yes, it's been nice to have Alyssa here. She's been here for about a year and a half now, and fit in very well with the group.
Yeah. So Evan, we've been talking about pricing a lot. For those who don't know, can you explain what pricing is and why it's so important to a company like CFD Research?
Yes. As you know, we do a bunch of great technical work. Generally speaking, each technical proposal would have to be accompanied by a cost proposal of various degrees, shapes and sizes, so to speak. With each technical proposal, we will have to work with the PIs to get an understanding of what their project looks like. And then beyond that, we would also go through the negotiations process. If we get awarded or selected, then there may be some more steps to where we have to answer some questions to the customer, help them to understand, why we did what we did and why the price was what it was.
Right. So you were starting to talk about your team a little bit. Can you tell me what makes your team fun and unique to work with?
Yes, so I smile because I've worked with some of them for a really long time. I don't go back as far as the Wind Drive building, but I do go back to the Hudson Alpha building. On an everyday basis. The contracts team, which I would include as pricing and a lot of accounting, we work with daily. We just build a lot of what I would call friendships that make me enjoy coming into work every day.
Yeah. So what kind of advice would you give to somebody starting out new in your field?
To be a pricer, I would say that you need to be aware that there are some late nights and long hours involved. Because when the proposal is due, it's due.
Right.
But those late nights and long hours create bonds with your coworkers, and they create memories that you end up talking about years and years later with a smile. So. Be prepared for those times, but they're well worth it.
Right, yeah, I remember a lot of those times with you. So. Yeah. Evan, thanks for joining me today and sharing your words of wisdom.
You're welcome, happy to be here.
Stay tuned for our next edition of Getting Gear with Sameer.